Hi there! So, for today I thought I would do a light, luminous, angelic, very bright makeup look. This is what I came up with. I used a lot of highlighter, a lot of shimmers, and if you want to see how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Even though my face makeup is going to be pretty light, I want to start with my eye makeup just because I don't know what to expect from this eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna use. I only used it once, so I can't say that I really know it. But first I'm gonna prime my lids with the Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. Just a tiny bit of that on each of my lids, and I'm gonna blend it in with my finger. And the palette that I was talking about is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in the shade, in the style, Festival. Even though it's really colorful and it's such a shame, but I won't be using the colorful eyeshadows today. Instead, I want to reach for these neutral shades, these two browns, this one, and also probably the black as well. I need a bit of a transition first. I guess I'm gonna reach for this light shade in the corner, and I'm using a Morphe 506 brush. Okay, this is pretty light. I'm not really sure if I can use it like that. Actually it works. I'm starting from my outer corner and I'm blending it using little circular motions. I'm bringing it into my crease. But I want to focus it on this outer corner area. Also extending it a bit. I want this look to be really light, kind of luminous, angelic. I won't be using colors that are too dark, so this is perfect as a transition. Actually, I'm gonna do some sort of a halo, so I'm gonna be applying the transition into the inner portion of my lid as well. For the shimmery stuff, I wanna go for the NYX Glow Shots. This is a liquid eyeshadow and it's in the shade Golden Goji. It has a little applicator, it has a beautiful gold tone. I'll be applying that in the center of my lid, right here. And I think I'm gonna use my finger. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna do patting motion, spreading this all over my lid. Not all over my lid, but I'm keeping it in the center and just kind of blending it towards the sides. But I also want to top it with this shade from the palette to intensify the glow. And I'll be using a precision shader brush from Makeup Addiction. This looks like it darkened the liquid shadow a little bit, so it's a slightly darker tone. And last thing, for my top lid, I want to intensify my lash line a little bit. I would need a dark brown, but right here I have a medium brown and a black, so I'm gonna mix them both. I'm doing a back and forth between the dark brown and the black, and I'm using an angle brush, again from Makeup Addiction. I'm applying this mixture at the base of my lashes, again using patting motions. I'm focusing it on the outer corner of the eye, but then I'm kind of bringing it towards the center of my lid as well. In my outer corner, I want to kind of extend it. I'm flicking my brush upwards, so it really blends into the outer corner of the eye. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. I am moving on to my face makeup for now. I'm gonna be applying a little bit of concealer. I'm skipping foundation today. I want that sun-kissed base that I did for my strawberry makeup look. And if you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna link it somewhere on the screen. But I'm just gonna use a light concealer. I don't want to cover too much and cancel out every discoloration and dark circles, whatever. I just want to brighten a little bit. And I'm using the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch, which I'm gonna concentrate in the inner portion of my under eye here. Maybe a little bit around my nose and right here on the outer corner. And recently I like highlighting the corners of my lid. And I'm gonna use a medium shadow brush from Real Techniques. And I'm patting this in. And this just brightened a little bit, definitely did not cancel out everything, and that is exactly what I wanted. I'm not gonna set just yet because I want to use some more cream products first. I'm gonna bronze with the Fenty matchstix in the shade Latte. I'm gonna bronze the bridge of my nose for that sun-kissed look. And I'm using a Wet n Wild P50 brush. I'm dragging the bronzer upwards towards my cheekbone. Here in my other corner I like connecting the eyeshadow to the rest of my face makeup. And similarly to what I did in my strawberry makeup look, I'm gonna use a lipstick as blush. This is from Makeup Forever. It's the Artist Rouge in the shade Glowing Ginger. And I'll blend it out with a Juvia's Place tapered blending brush. And I'm again using patting motions. I'm actually gonna bring it upwards towards my temples. And I'm using the leftover from my brush, again on the bridge of my nose. That is so cute. I can now set my under eyes, but I'm gonna blend the concealer a little bit more before setting. And I'm using the Peach Perfect powder from Too Faced. Picking it up on a blending brush, an eyeshadow blending brush, which is my favorite way to set. I really like using eyeshadow blending brushes because it allows me to get in all the areas that are pretty difficult to reach with a larger brush. I'm setting the side of my nose as well as the top of my lip. I want to apply that same transition to my lower lash line. I'm using the same brush, dragging this all across my lower lash line and connecting it to the top part in my outer corner right here, just so I have a little bit of color there. And I also want to lighten my waterline with a nude pencil. This is from Sephora collection. It's the 12-hour contour in the shade Coconut, and this shade really opens up the eyes nicely. And I will finish off the eyes with a little bit of mascara. Yeah, a little bit. First time curling my lashes. And I'm using the Maybelline Sky High. This is a new tube. I finished one and I started another one. I really love this mascara. It really lengthens the lashes. I think it's a lengthening mascara mostly, but also adds a nice amount of volume. I'll be applying it on the bottom lashes as well. I didn't use highlighter in a while, but I said I want a luminous look, so I need highlighter. I'm gonna use the Born to Glow palette from NYX, and I'm gonna reach for this shade that I believe I loved because I panned it. I'm using a high cheekbone highlighter brush from Sigma, and I'm dusting it all over my cheekbone. Actually, let me highlight the high points of my face as well with just whatever is left on the brush. The main points that I want to highlight are my eyes though, and I really love a bright inner corner, so I'm gonna use the same shade in the inner corner of my eye. I'm using a flat brush from Morphe. It's an M124, and I'm also gonna take the same highlighter and apply it in the center of my lid. It intensifies that halo effect by having a very bright shade right in the middle. And I actually want to apply a tiny bit on my brow bone. I want to use the same light theme on my lips as well. I'm gonna line them first with the NYX lip pencil in the shade Nude Beige. And I will be using the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Pearl. It's a clear, kind of like a milky white actually, gloss with glitter. And it smells so good. I really like this gloss, it's so beautiful. And this is everything for today's look. A light, luminous makeup look. It's kind of like a day makeup but spicier in a way. I hope you found this video useful or inspiring in a way. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you an amazing day and I will see you next time. Bye!